Welcome to Quack Co, the board game channel where every video is 10 minutes or less guaranteed, and today we are talking about deluxifying your favorite game of all time, which for you could be anything. For this young gentleman here, it happens to be potentially Indonesia.
Yep.
And it's one of your favorites as well. It might
Absolutely.
not be your all-time favorite, but you both actually have pretty ostensively deluxified copies. So let's talk about what is remaining on the board from the original game. I'll grab the rulebook because I think that's from the original game.
Well,
and then just point out what else came from the original game here. Okay, those.
Player aids.
Let's
be clear. Indonesia in its second printing misprinted.
It was almost unplayable.
All of these were about 10 times this size, so they would not fit on the board if you had it. Now we have an oversized board here, but yes.
Yeah, but let's keep telling people like what is in the these were from the actual game.
Little cardboard chits are from the actual game.
Cardboard.
These little things are from the actual game.
Those little things.
The glass beads.
The glass beads are.
I believe
That's
the cards.
The cards. Oh yeah, the cards. Yes. That we
Those cards.
use a little bit.
Everything else on the table, including that bird that is very loud outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a very loud bird.
I think the baggies came with the game.
Oh.
Baggies probably came with the game
Okay.
too.
So let's talk about how you all have deluxified this and why you made the choices you made and what choices you did make.
Yeah. I mean, the map is the first thing to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The map that comes with Indonesia is one of the more attractive spotter maps out there. It's a beautiful map. It has a lot of similar characteristics to what's shown here.
Yeah.
But it's all shades of brown, and it does not well delineate different regions of the board. So Matt had this map printed out.
Yeah, I think I got it off of U-printing, getting the file from BGG.
That bird is horrible.
It's a lot of bird.
And basically ended up printing it. I think I got it for like $30. Like this is $30 on a vinyl sheet. It's like 20 by 40 or something like
This
that.
is fantastic.
So it's large, so you need to have a larger table to play on, but you don't need much personal player space in this game, I don't think.
No. And what this map does is two things that the original map didn't. It has these numbers here that help you track how many times a ship has been used. And then it also has these spaces to track which goods have been delivered to a particular location.
Absolutely.
The original game didn't have those, and those were just quality of life improvements that came with this particular map.
Yeah. I don't even think the original came with anything to track, right? How did you have to track?
You just put additional pieces next to
Wow.
the city.
Oh,
as
wow,
it was
yeah.
there. So it got to be a huge burden to track, and a lot of quality of life stuff that's on here. And it's still a very fiddly game.
So an upgraded map. What else do we have around the table?
Poker chips?
Yeah,
Poker chips,
that's one of
ideal.
your favorite upgrades in almost any game.
Yeah, most games need poker chips that have paper money, and then Indonesia has paper money, has stacks of paper money in it. And if you have hundreds or thousands of dollars you're manipulating at a time, that's a lot of paper money you're ruffling through, and it really slows things down. Poker chips.
What are you looking for
necessary.
when it comes to purchasing poker chips? Either of you?
I really like just the feel of these, so technically going for like a clay. I assume these are kind of clay.
What brand is
composite.
this?
This is from
These are
Apache chips.
Majestics.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they did a train version. So if you look around the, I'm not sure if you're running the top camera, but if you look at it, you can see the train tracks that run around the circle of the chip.
So a little bit more tied to some of the games you commonly play.
It was made specifically for 18xx train games,
As opposed to like $sign poker chips, casino poker chips, stuff like that.
And the other important thing with poker chips is the colors are meaningful to a lot of players. So like ones are white, fives are red, greens are 25s.
Don't break that hierarchy.
Please don't. If you like, one time you tried pulling out poker chips that are different colors. And
I remember that.
And
I love doing that.
So stressed out.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
It's like I don't like to organize my cards whenever we're playing cards.
Now, another one of the upgrades you've made is extremely nice wooden components, wooden meeples, wooden markers. How much were these? Where did you get them? Why did you decide to upgrade this section as well?
So these are Meeple Source, right?
Yeah, Meeple Source has basically a pack where you can just get the ships.
Okay.
And then you can also get a pack that has all of these replacement pieces that have a double side with an X on it showing that it's used. Those are going to replace those super chunky, too large pieces in your game. So I think these are pretty much required.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and I think they were about 60.
Yeah.
And I think these ones were a 60 as well. So you're looking at 100.
Did Splotters not
$115
do
or
anything
so?
about the misprint?
They said it's fine. You can deal with it.
It's playable technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just not really.
It's very hard.
I might be able to grab them if I needed to find them.
Yeah, that's okay. And then you have are any of these upgraded, or are these cubes that came in?
These cubes I just bought from probably steel material.
Does it come with wood, or does it come with
These don't come with anything.
chips?
Nothing.
Well, what they recommend you use is the oversized pieces that are 10 times too big.
Yeah.
Okay.
And stack them next to cities.
Next to the city right here. So you
Okay.
have 5 or 6, right next to it. As opposed to just using these cubes, dropping them on this. I got colored based on what they are. It matches the color of the pieces. Works out great.
When it comes to
super cheap.
upgrading and deluxifying a game that you really like, because you all
Yep.
do have a habit of finding a game, being passionate about that, having your game group continue to play it. What are the first things, outside of Indonesia specifically, what are the first things you look for to upgrade? What are the first things you want?
Yeah, I think if you play a game or play lots of economic games, heavier games that have lots of money, first thing you should get are poker chips. Because it's going to, your cost to benefit ratio is going to be there where, hey, I can spend maybe $100 on these nice poker chips and they're going to last throughout 50, 20, maybe 50 games for you.
Yeah.
And so we do that with all of our 18XX, all our Age of Steam, with this game.
Squatters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over the place, yeah.
So that's the first one I think is ideal.
I mean, we do a lot of games that have very customized maps as well. So having the plexiglass is also
It's
important
true.
for those use cases.
Something
Those
to
are-
lay flat on top and things like that.
Exactly. Those are pretty economic game specific
Yep.
things though, where we use those to like really flatten the game out and all that.
Yeah.
Cool. I like metal things.
Yeah.
Personally,
You like metal coins?
It's big because I play a lot of like campaign and exploration games. So metal coins or metal miniatures. So you have Chip Theory who did the Burn
Yeah.
Cycle metal. I also have a full bronzed Kingdom Death, and then I basically will be a stand for metal coins in any game period. Probably for a very similar reason as to why you all like poker chips.
Yeah.
I like the feel, I like the texture, and for the application of games I'm playing, a lot of them are actually universal. I can grab a nice set of generic metal coins and use them in about anything to sub out some regular cash.
Absolutely.
So, cool. Thanks for watching. It's been a quick breakdown of the base game here was $90, $100, or $20?
70, I think. Is
How
what
much?
it was
How much is probably put into the deluxified version of Indonesia?
I don't like to ask that question,
You made
Jesse.
a joke about buying these cards for $90 and then spending a couple hundred,
I think I probably put $150 into my copy of Indonesia.
including chips.
No, the chips
No.
don't
Not
count.
including
those
chips.
those are universal.
Yeah, those are universal.
We don't count
So,
those.
yeah, like 115 for all the wooden pieces, maybe
Yeah.
$10 for all the cubes, which is not a lot.
And so you're taking this
And
from
then the map, so
an expensive
150.
retail to basically a Kickstarter deluxified standard price. So you're looking at
It's a game,
$250 for.
if it's a
playing
game you
this-
love,
yeah,
right?
we play this 5 to 10 times a year,
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
and we'll keep it for a long time. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Great. Thanks for watching. It just makes it harder for Sheer and I to purchase everything we need because
Just
third
play our
party
copy.
on
Just play our
Indonesia.
copy.
Yeah, but then we have to be friends with you for an
Oh,
extended
no.
period of time. which
That is the worst.
It makes it hard for the audience to find what they want.
The
right?
worst part is that we actually have to continue playing the game with Matt in that case because we have to mention just how cool he is in every game.
Yep.
100%.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Remember, less time watching means more time playing, which is important for us because we're literally filming this as a way to appease me so that we can justify continuing to play as many Splatter games as possible.
Welcome to Splatter Bowl.
We'll see you next time. Bye.